everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hangout with ST. She's Alyssa.
And he's Hairianto, and Hangout with ST is a weekly show where we bring you top stories and the top games.
Now you've really...
And top stars. What? We're going to talk about it later.
We're gonna...
Why?
I forget, no, as in I forget my next line already.
Oh, I threw you off.
Yeah, you threw me off.
Sorry.
Oh, what do I say?
Ranging
from everything that is happening locally and around the world. My goodness. And this is episode 82 and I'm back.
Welcome back. And you also brought back Bali with you, clearly, your shirt.
I did.
And you also brought back something else, the Bali bug.
The Bali bug,
right?
I'm a bit under the weather today. But, you know, we will have to, I'll push through.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll push through. So, forgive me if I appear a little bit, or if I appear a bit, lax and all that. But it's nice to be back. How was it last week with Dylan?
It was good, but it's even better to have you back.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you always say the same of me, right? So I say the same of you, lah.
Of course.
Right?
But more importantly, it's so nice to see you guys, coming back as well to watch us. Let your friends and family members know that we are online.
And of course, we are coming to you live from the Straits Times newsroom. So do leave your comments, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah.
And we'll read it later during the show.
Yeah, and we are on social media as well. So if you want to get in touch with us, we have our Instagram and our email. Just drop us a note. And on that note, actually, if you see, our set today is a little different.
Yeah, I'm feeling it actually. It's quite nice.
Yeah, right? A lot of things are going to happen today because one, of course, we're going to address the elephant in the room, right? Which is the haze, but we want to take a little more humorous stance to it.
Rather than complaining all the time. And then, of course, we got a chance to meet a Hollywood star this morning.
Yeah, it was a mad rush, I tell you.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah,
you'll find out more who we interviewed later during the show.
And then, of course, our third segment, we're going to have Deputy Tech Editor Trevor Tan to tell us more about the latest gadgets that will be launched this week.
Like the iPhone 11, should you get that, or the 11 Pro Max, Nintendo Switch Lite, should you get that? And also, we have the Sega Genesis Mini to preview later on the show.
Which you can see on our set here as well.
It'll be very fun.
It'll be very fun, so stay tuned, okay? Okay, let's see what have people said. Samuel Chua says, hello, very nice backdrop. Yeah.
That's right. And thanks to our colleagues, Joel and Zeke. Joel and Zeke, they are two different people.
Yeah, and of course, Kuma as well, for helping to put this together. Let's see. Okay, hey everyone.
Anyone deciding between wanting to get iPhone 11?
Yeah. Let us know, right, whether you have any plans to get the new iPhone, or whether you're going to get the Nintendo Switch Lite, or even the Sega Genesis as well.
Yep, that's right.
So let us know in the comments section below. Well, Ellie.
Yes.
Guess who's back? Back again.
You are.
But you know the reference, right? You know what's that, right?
The Eminem song.
Yes,
yeah,
without me.
Back again.
Of course, anyway, what is back is, of course, the haze. Now, over the weekend, the PSI reading hit the unhealthy range before going down to the moderate range over the past few days. Now, fortunately, we had a bit of a respite.
We did, yes.
But then, yesterday night, and in fact today, it has crept up back to almost the unhealthy range. So now it's between 97 to 110, thereabouts.
Actually feels like it's higher than 110. But anyway, if you're wondering why there's this fluctuation, some days it's clear, some days it's not, that's because it's due to the wind direction. So the winds, they have brought the smoke haze from the fires in central and southern Sumatra to Singapore.
That's right. So really, it is at the mercy of the wind. So if the wind blows upwards, to us, then we will get the haze. Now, quick facts about the haze. Haze in Singapore usually originates from forest fires burning around the region. Now, the fires are usually due to farmers using the slash and burn tactic. So while the haze we're experiencing right now comes mainly from Sumatra, fortunately, it's unlikely that the fires in Kalimantan will affect Singapore. So, but in any case, we still got a haze. Yeah, from Sumatra, not Kalimantan, because Kalimantan is a bit of a distance away from us in the southeast region. Well, of course, this haze thing is an annual thing, right? Since we can't do anything about it, why not, just
have some fun,
with it, and netizens did have fun with it.
They did, yeah. So we want to show like the funniest haze memes that we found, which we thought was funny, just to kind of lighten the situation. So this one, if you don't trust any of the PSI readings, because I understand some people are wondering why there's that discrepancy, right? The JB readings, and then in Singapore, why is it different? It's okay. What you can do is
check your PSI.
Check your PSI.
or in other words, the booger lah, right?
Your booger or your gold in your nose.
Excuse me, yes. So, okay, on that note, Alyssa, talking about how come the reading is different between Singapore and Malaysia, tune in tomorrow to our big story because we're going to have someone in the show as well to
Someone from
explain.
NEA, I believe.
Someone from NEA to actually explain the mechanisms behind PSI readings. And so catch that tomorrow at 5:30 p.m.
Also on Facebook.
Also on Facebook and
Okay.
YouTube.
And then the other one, this one, you found it.
Yeah.
I love this
so
one.
this one, it's a wordplay on Haagen-Dazs.
Yep.
So the Chinese character is
Ken.
Ken.
Yeah, so Haze and dust.
Oh, Haze and Dazs.
Yeah, so Haze with dust, which I very, very funny. It's funny, of course, it's limited edition. You only get this maybe at most twice a year. If you're lucky, get it once a year.
Yeah, and then of course the usual, we have the Ultraman.
Yeah, I like this one. So this one isn't new. This one is from 2015, correct? That time when we had pretty bad haze as well. But it looks so legit.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, because I like to watch the new Ultraman now on Netflix. And like seeing this makes me feel like, oh wow,
Okay.
Ultraman
But I
comes
think
out
this one takes the cake. We agree that this is the best.
Yes.
Right? So Spotify Malaysia, they really upped their creativity and they actually created a playlist entitled Hazed and Confused.
And my favorite is actually the song titles that, the songs that they've chosen to be in this playlist. So you can see my favorite one, We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel.
I like the one Maroon 5, Harder to Breathe, because clearly that is me right now.
Hard to breathe.
Hard to breathe, exactly.
And we thought it's very good PR.
Yeah. It is, yeah. But of course, jokes aside, again, plans are already in place. Government agencies have already put plans in place just in case if it becomes worse.
And I guess because this is not the first time the haze is happening, I'm sure you all know what to do right now. Stay indoors, drink a lot of water, and please try to wear the mask if you have trouble breathing.
Exactly. All right, so make sure you keep yourself safe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Of course, you can get the latest PSI reading and the PM 2.5 readings right at the top of our website, that is www.straitstimes.com, or you can also use the NEA's app to track the haze situation. Let's take some comments. Let's see.
Oh, okay. So someone loves your shirt. Leanne McCurdy, love the shirt, Hairianto Yan.
Oh, thank you. I love
We
it
have Faith Lynn saying hi. Hello.
Wow. So tell your friends, okay, that we are online and very exciting stuff going to come on later on. We are going to try out the new gadgets that will be launched
Just typing a message to people.
this week. All right, moving on to our second segment.
Right, okay, so yeah, because we work in a newsroom, right? It's not that, it's not uncommon to see celebrities walking around or like local celebrities, but so it's the norm.
Yeah, either local or regional, right?
Right, it is the norm. But today, I tell you, we were kind of starstruck.
Yeah, we were.
For all the talk like, oh, we maintain, we lost it.
Yeah, we were basically fanboying.
Yeah.
So we had somebody all the way from Hollywood. Okay, we actually caught up with him. Now, just some clues who he is. Now, he's in a movie which is the first of its franchise to cross the $1 billion mark at the box office. And he was in 2 Avengers movies, Infinity War and Endgame.
So if you haven't guessed it yet, here's another bigger clue. Maybe you can check your spidey senses.
Well, let's find out if you've got the person right. Have a look. All right, this is Hangout with ST, and of course, we are very excited because we have Jacob here in the house. Oh my goodness. So Ellie and I were very excited about it, right?
Yeah, so if you didn't know, Jacob was in Spider-Man, he was also in Infinity Wars, and contrary to probably believe, he is the main character of Spider-Man.
Oh,
Exactly.
Who was the other guy?
The blonde guy, I mean, who that?
I think his name is like Tim, I think.
Timmy?
Tim.
Yeah,
Timmy Hendrick or something?
Whatever it is, you are the star of our show
Thank
today,
you.
and thank you so much, for spending some time with us.
Thank you for having
So,
me.
Jacob, to just kind of start things off,
Yeah.
right? I think we want to know, how did you get into acting?
Well, it's a really funny story. I wanted to be a musician at first, and I ended up getting into a drama school in New York. And that's sort of where I kind of, fell in love with sort of the art of acting and like filmmaking and theater. And I was auditioning for odd jobs at first, and then I kind of got this like one-off audition for an untitled Marvel project, and it turned out to be Spider-Man. And the rest is history. Now I'm here doing this interview with you all. So yeah.
Nice.
So how did you stumble across acting? So what happened?
I'm from Hawaii, and I tried to, leave and like try to broaden my horizons in that sense. I had met my manager at the time in LA, and I had gone to drama school in New York as well, and he's based in New York. So
Yep.
all signs were kind of pointing toward to leave Hawaii and go across the country.
Yeah.
And yeah, it turned out really well. I learned so much about myself. I'd learned so much about the industry.
Yep.
And you know, now I'm having a good time. Really.
And Jacob, so you mentioned that you studied music, right?
Yeah.
So we want to know what musical instruments can you play?
I can play a little piano, a little guitar, some ukulele, you know, Hawaii stuff.
wow.
But yeah, pretty. Those three, I'd say, the main.
Yeah. And how has life changed, you know, ever since Spider-Man and even the Infinity War?
Yeah. Well, you know, I think in my career and in my personal life, I'm in a lot more stable place. You know, I was very uncertain of my future after graduating from school, you know, and I'm so thankful that I can say that I have a proper job. And it's not just like some random one-off thing that I got lucky for.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of my personal life, I think fans are really fun, really crazy.
Yeah.
And in my job, yeah, it's been good. I'm like moving towards a better place.
So clearly you are a lot more well-known now all over the world. You're very famous. You've got fans, 2 fans sitting right here.
And Instagram followers more than 1 million.
More than a
Oh
million.
yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
nice. Yeah, it's crazy.
How do you keep yourself grounded, or who keeps you grounded?
Yeah.
Really like my family, my friends, and honestly, I feel like I like attention, but I just don't like everyone's attention. I feel like I only like it when I want it. You know, when it's unwanted, it's like please leave me alone.
So
Like,
when is it unwanted attention?
I think when it becomes more of a situational thing, like if I'm trying to enjoy like a lunch or when I'm out with my close loved ones and people try to bother me for something, that's sort of I don't like that.
Right.
You know, and I think like really just my personal space. I don't like when people follow me around. We were in Tokyo and these people were following me in a car. Really unnecessary. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty calm with fans.
So if I see you maybe having lunch or dinner with somebody, it's not a good idea for me to go up and say, hey Jacob, can I take a photo?
No, I might go full Samuel Jackson.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, got it.
Okay, got it. So for those of you who, you know, if you see Jacob outside having a meal, you know, don't disturb him. Wait till he's done with his meal
That's
and
what
all
I'm
that,
saying.
and then that's when you know, can approach and take a picture.
You wouldn't want to get on his bedside, I think.
Exactly. Again, for those of you who have just joined us, this is Hangout with ST, and of course we have Jacob in the house. Woo, 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 woo. So Jacob, you know, because you starred in a superhero movie, right?
Yes.
If and I'm pretty sure you've got this question a lot of times, but hey, you know, we have to ask,
Of course,
right?
of course.
If you could have any superhero powers in the world, what would it be?
You know,
And why?
If I had a superpower, if I could like make food appear out of nowhere, that'd be amazing. I mean, you know, I would end world hunger, but also I'm always hungry. So like, if I'm thinking about ramen, I'll just be like, bang, right there. You know, Korean barbecue in my stomach, done. You know,
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But I mean, feeding people is like secondary. I'm first.
You come first. You got to feed yourself first before you feed other people.
Always.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and what I want to know now is that if you could have any superhero as your sidekick,
Oh, my sidekick.
as your
Yes,
sidekick, because you are the main guy.
Yeah. You are the guy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Who would I choose? You know, I would probably choose. Really interesting. I'd probably choose Vision. Vision as my sidekick.
Vision?
Yeah, even though he's like dead. But
Yeah.
Vision before he died.
Before he died.
He was alive. I would have
died.
him as my sidekick. I think he's probably the best bodyguard.
Okay.
He could like blast you with his mind stone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be cool.
So how would your buddy Tom Holland feel about that answer?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he has to just accept
I
it.
forgot what his name is. You say Thomas the Train. I have no idea.
All right. So there we have it. We have Jacob right here in the house. And of course, Jacob, right now what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game with you.
Amazing.
So it's a word association game. And this is what we do a lot with our guests on the show.
Love it.
So we're going to give you a word and then the first thing that comes to mind.
Perfect.
Yeah, you know,
Perfect.
unfiltered. We'll just
Let's go.
go with it.
Let's
All right.
go.
So, first question, or first word, or first 2 words, 6 cents.
Ghosts. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, I thought you say Spidey sense. You know.
Ghost,
Definitely
okay.
not thinking like that. Go
Next
ahead.
one.
Hey, Iron Man.
Dead. That's
Okay.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Oh, I mean, alive.
Okay. Third word, spiders.
Scary.
Scary.
Peter Parker.
Loser.
Okay, what about Shield?
Oh, evil.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, Stan Lee.
Legend. Godfather.
Okay, next one, The Rock.
My cousin.
There we have it, there we have it. Now, if you don't know what is the reference all about, you gotta, just check it out.
You Google it and
right?
you'll find it. You'll
Yeah,
find it.
true fans will know.
I'm sure you know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
definitely. People really do think we're related. People think I'm like his son.
Oh.
It's just because we're both bald, apparently.
Have you met The Rock in real life?
No, I haven't. Like, I'm so upset that I haven't get. I mean, there's so many people from like Jason Momoa I'd love to meet as well.
Yeah.
So many people. I'm so upset. But yeah, I'm sure I'll meet them soon.
Yeah,
sure you will.
definitely. Okay,
Sure you
next
will.
next word.
A good wingman.
Good wingman, Ned.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
Of course. Okay, so so this is a bit different. This is just completing the phrase, okay?
Got it.
Complete the phrase with great power.
Comes great Korean barbecue.
That's right, Korean barbecue. And of course, the last word.
Ned Lee.
Baller.
Oh!
Yeah. Easy stuff. Easy
I
stuff.
love your answers. I love your answers.
Yeah, we
You
love
did
your
not
answers.
disappoint.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
you did not disappoint. Again, for those of you fans of Jacob and of course Ned Leeds in Spider-Man, here we have the man here in the house with us. He has played games with us and answer our questions. So Jacob, if you have anything that you want to say to your fans here in Singapore and all over the world.
Hey all, I'm so happy that you guys love and support me and us as a cast. Without you all, we wouldn't be in this position. So thank you, we love you, keep supporting us, and we'll keep loving you.
All right, thank you.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Oh, thank you.
There you go, that was Jacob. And he's everything I thought he would be.
Yeah, right?
That sounds
although there's one thing that I kind of like regretted, which is we should have got him to teach us the handshake that he does with
Tom Holland, right?
Holland,
the Spider-Man. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
right?
Yeah, that's
But oh well, I mean, it was a good experience, really, and he's really cool, very nice, and I mean, hey,
and he's funny, yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't mind sitting with us and spending that time, and not that he was rushing us or anything as well, right? He really gave us the attention that we wanted.
Yeah, and you're super casual to do it where we were seated as well.
Yeah, so if you want to know, that's our desk actually.
That's our desk. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Jacob. And once again, Jacob was here in Singapore because the movie Spider-Man Far Away From Home is now available on Singtel TV's video on demand.
So you can check that out. All right, let's see some comments here. We have Yen Swen Tan that says, would love to get all the upcoming gadgets, but my wallet says no. I know what you mean.
I know, right? I do think our viewers, they are interested to know now about the upcoming segment.
Exactly.
So without further ado, come on, let's get right into it because
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it.
Okay,
too.
okay. Can we'll do that. So techies and gamers, you'll probably be looking forward to the weekend because the pre-order for the new iPhone 11 will be launched tomorrow, and the Nintendo Switch Lite will be released on the same day too.
So to give us a show and tell of these items, unfortunately we don't have the Switch Lite, but we have the other stuff. We have the Sega Genesis Mini console as well. To give us a preview to talk about it, we have Deputy Tech Editor Trevor Tan. Hey. Hello.
Hi, Trevor.
Trevor's the guy for anything tech.
Exactly. He is the guy. Okay,
He's
come
the
on,
guy.
let's get down to it.
Okay, so first things first, man. So we're going to talk about 3 things today. Let's tell our viewers. First things first, iPhone 11. And the iPhone, yeah, there you go. The iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Yes. I'm actually.
You can show it. Yeah, it's like you kind of got to be like Vanna White.
Yeah, Chem 3.
Chem 3. You got to yeah.
Yes. So this is the iPhone 11, right?
And then this is the Pro Max.
And then we have the Pro Max as well.
Honestly, looking at this phone gives me the creeps because it looks
Why?
like spider eyes.
The
like
eyes,
for the camera, right? Like
and this is the one is in the
bit-
new color, right? The
This is actually the midnight green.
green.
midnight green.
I don't know how it looks on.
It looks black to me. It looks grey.
Yeah.
It's green.
Actually, on first look, when I first saw it, I also thought it was like space gray, the original space
Yeah,
gray.
correct.
But when you look through at a certain angle, it kind of has the olive green shade to it. Yeah, it's really nice and pretty.
So Trevor, tell us, what can we expect from these new iPhones with the iPhone 11 as well as the iPhone 11 Pro Max?
Better cameras,
Okay.
better speed, faster speed. I mean, the price relatively the same from previously, though for the iPhone 11 compared to 10R, it's around 100 plus cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, so But most importantly, both have better battery lives.
Right.
Yeah, especially for the Pro Max.
Pro Max.
Yeah. In my test, it's nearly 3 hours better than previously.
Wow.
3 hours. Okay, so if viewers, you are watching and you're wondering how much it costs, for the iPhone 11, it starts from $1,149 for a 64 GB phone. This is, of course, before contract, correct?
Yeah,
It
right
goes
price.
all the way up to 1.389 for 256 gigabyte iPhone 11.
For the Pro Max, it starts at about 1.7, and this for 64 gig. And then for the 512 gig, which is the biggest, it goes right up to about 2.4, 2.3, 2.4.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, yeah.
Yep.
actually. But Trevor, tell us, do you think it's worth it, for the price?
Well, I think a smartphone is always the gadget that you use all the time. In fact, I think if there's any gadget that you want to invest in, a smartphone is the best gadget you can have, because practically you cannot live a modern life without it. And you need it for your work, you need it for your leisure, you basically need it for everything. You use it to take photos, you use it to contact your friends and whatever. So I think if it's worth it if you divide it by 24, if you have contract and divide by 24 months, it's probably the most worth it compared to say if you buy a camera. I'm sorry, camera makers, but yeah. You probably have the camera, you have a DSLR, but how often do you really use it unless you're a professional photographer?
Exactly.
Right?
So for those of you, of course, who have just joined us, this is Hangout with the ST, and we are reviewing the gadgets that are coming out this week, and we have Deputy Tech Editor Trevor with us. So if you have any questions at all that you want to ask, just drop in the comment section. Anything you want to know about the iPhone Pro or the iPhone 11. Yeah, right?
So what's the selling point, you think? Like, what would make someone spend that money on a Pro Max?
Yeah, because
Apart from camera.
Yeah.
Well, actually, camera is the most important thing right now for a smartphone because I think the technology for all the smartphones is kind of like plateau. I mean, they're probably relatively the same for all the flagships, especially.
Yeah.
I think camera has been the differentiator for all the makers.
Right.
You see Samsung, you see Huawei, they're all, a lot of times they spend a lot of time talking about the camera, and Apple as well. And for this time around, for the 11 and 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max, it's the night mode. In the past, when you want to take photos, I mean, in daytime, it's fine, pretty nice. But when it comes to night photography, you had a hard time trying to get anything, right? It's all pitch black.
Unless you want to see the hantu, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but right now, with the night mode, right,
Yeah.
you can pretty much get really nice night photography shots. It's quite amazing. Technology has advanced so much that a long time ago, when you need to set up a tripod and things like that, like now you can just do this.
With your phone, right?
Yeah, handheld, and you can get nice photo.
So I got another question. So why does the Pro Max have like 3 lenses, 3 cameras, and then the iPhone 11 just has 2? So what's the difference there?
The iPhone 11 has an ultra wide and a wide angle,
Okay.
whereas the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max will have the extra telephoto,
Right.
which is great when you need to take portrait shots. Yeah, and because it's kind of zoom in, or you want to take that stray cat around the neighborhood, things like that, it will be more helpful.
Right.
And basically more versatile
Yeah.
when it comes to your photography needs.
Yeah. Okay, so of course we know that the Pro and the Pro Max, the camera of course beats the previous iPhones. What about say the iPhone 11 as compared to say the iPhone XS? Or the
I mean
XS?
10S.
Yeah, the 10S. Would it be superior than the 10S? Would it be a big jump, you would say?
The big jump will be in the night mode again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I say is the differentiating factor.
So for iPhone 11, there is the night mode as well?
Yes.
Oh.
So you can do whatever you can. The thing is, night mode only is available on wide angle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not available on ultra wide
Okay.
or telephoto. Oh, telephoto, yes. Sorry.
Right.
Only ultra wide. It doesn't have. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the main draw, I guess, for those who want to upgrade to 11.
Okay. So lately we've been talking all about the camera. Anything else that would push someone to get iPhone 11, or really that's the camera? It's just the camera function. So I'm asking this because I'm an Android user, and to me, like, I'm not going to shell out the money on the iPhone, and to me, it's like okay,
Well, I think it really depends on what you like. I mean, for those people who are already on Android, I mean, there are a lot of other choices in the Android world that, like the Samsung Note 10.
Or like Huawei, the Google Pixel
Google Pixel,
phone, right?
upcoming Google Pixel. If you are on Android, I would say wait. wait for Pixel 4.
Okay.
Because they are already going to say they are going to announce it next month,
Right.
October 15 in New York City. So I would say wait for that one because I think they are going to have a real triple camera system as well, similar to the
that.
iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Wow.
Pro.
I think maybe in 5 years' time, the entire back of the phone will just be camera lenses.
I don't think so. I think it will be really different.
Yeah.
It in terms of the lens technology, it may be thin enough to do zooming or things like that.
Right.
I mean, technically speaking, I think in the labs it's already being done. I think they call it ceramic lens or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess in terms of consumer, they still need to have to do more research to make it more mass market.
So you've heard from Trevor, right? Android users wait out for the
The Google Pixel.
Google Pixel 4,
yeah.
right?
And I think right now the Mate 30 is being announced. The Huawei Mate 30.
Oh, Huawei.
Yeah. Right now.
So keep a lookout. If let's say.
Don't look at the live streaming. Look at here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the iPhone. So we've got Trevor to tell us about the iPhone is done. Next one. Do we have any questions?
Not for iPhone, actually.
Yeah, not for iPhone actually.
I guess if you want it, you want it. lah.
Exactly, I would want it.
Right.
Or then maybe they read my review already.
They probably did,
Ah,
yes,
they
because
probably
Trevor
did,
did
yeah.
a video. So if
Yeah.
you haven't seen the video, you can log on to Street
It's shot entirely on 11 and 11 Pro Max.
Nice. So
It's
that's
a good
on
promo.
streettimes.com. So moving on, what's next?
Okay, so
that
the
we're
next one I want to
reviewing?
ask
Yeah.
is the Nintendo Switch Lite. So unfortunately, we couldn't get our hands on the actual console.
Yeah.
But we do have a video, so you can see how it looks like. And we'll still be talking about it and doing like a comparison with
Yeah.
this. So a lot of Switch users, to them, it's like, well, why do I need a Switch Lite? Because I've got a Switch. And Trevor, that's exactly what you said as well, as a Switch
yeah.
user.
So because for the Switch Lite, you can't really do anything. It's just it. And the original Switch, the main draw is you are able to game on the go. But yet when you get home, you can dock it and connect it to your TV, and suddenly you have a big screen to continue playing whatever you're playing. Whereas for the Lite, it's essentially a handheld gaming console.
If you feel antisocial. lah.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just one whole set, right?
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
Joy-Con controllers.
okay,
You cannot detach it
Right.
from the console.
You can see from the picture right there, yeah.
However, you can still connect the Joy-Con controllers. Like if your friends have it and you want to play like Mario Kart together, you can still connect it and then
Right.
Or if your
That's
friends
okay.
have another Switch, you can still play together.
through cloud, right?
Through cloud, through local.
But you just can't dock it now.
Yeah, just can't dock it. You can't have a big screen.
So what would the draw be then for people to get the Lite? I guess those people who don't have a Switch, right?
Yes, much
begin with,
cheaper.
yeah.
And
50% cheaper, right? So the Switch Lite is what,
if we
$230?
talk about retail price, street price is probably not going to be that much of a difference.
Okay.
Probably $100 or $200, and
Okay.
depending on which vendor you get or
Right.
which shop you go to.
Yep.
But I think the most important thing is the size of it.
Yeah.
It's smaller and also lighter. For those who
Slimmer.
really don't think that they are going to go home and dock it on the TV, it probably makes sense.
Yeah.
And existing 3DS users who are waiting for the new Pokemon game,
Oh,
Yes.
Sword and Shield.
Yeah, Sword and
Yes.
Shield.
So because Sword and Shield is only going to be available on Switch platform. So for those who have 3DS, it's the time for them to upgrade. And I think Nintendo time it such that it's for them to really think about it.
Right.
Because I think November is the Sword and Shield release.
Yes, correct,
And
November.
the fans
They will
can
have
have
the
some
themed-
time to think about it before.
Yeah. And I believe in November, that's also when they'll release the Pokemon-themed Switch Lite.
Yes.
The grey one, and which you say you kind of like also, is
Yeah,
it? Or
correct.
is the game that you
It's
want?
the game. It's the game.
not
I wanted the game.
console.
Yeah, the game. I want the game. The Sword and Shield game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Looking forward to that.
yeah, and I think that's enough to get people to get on that console. And then once you get them in, it's a matter of time before they buy other games on the.
Yeah, because
Switch
basically all the
library.
other games on the Switch are available on the Switch Lite,
Yeah.
except for those motion control games because you need Joy-Con
Oh,
and
yeah,
things like that.
Mm.
So some of them are not supported. Yeah.
And talking about game nostalgia, so like for myself, I bought the Switch because I wanted to play Pokemon,
Yep.
right? And it's nostalgic for me. So for those banking on the nostalgia, there is another game console that also plays on nostalgia. That is the Sega Genesis. So I grew up playing Sega, Saturn, and all that.
Me too.
So
yeah,
this
with
is
my
perfect,
cousin.
right? So we have the Sega Genesis set right here.
We do. It's tiny, so you can't really see.
Yeah.
But it's yeah.
Probably like 1/4 the size of the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell us more, Trevor, about this Sega Genesis.
Well,
we're gonna play it too.
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna play too. I think. Well, it's just for nostalgic gamers, retro gamers. It's just a very affordable way to go down back memory lane, I guess. Yeah, it's 1990. Yeah,
119. And it's released
119.90.
today, so you can go buy it if you want.
Yep.
Yeah. And it comes with preloaded 40 games.
Plus 2 bonus tracks.
Plus 2 bonus tracks.
Yeah, plus 2 bonus
So there is the Tetris, there is Sonic the Hedgehog,
Shinobi,
Street Fighter.
And if you are one of the early pre-orders, you actually get this.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, show up. You just,
Yeah,
so
it's-
that's
But it's
Sonic the
just
Hedgehog.
dummy lah, right?
Yeah, it's just dummy, but it's for sure you can dock it here and it looks nice. Ta-da, you have the full.
Exactly, because the earlier iterations of it, the ones that we grew
Well,
up with,
it's cartridge,
is really the
yes.
cartridges, right?
It's a lot bigger.
Yeah, and I remember having had to blow onto the thing because dust
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
into it and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay. So without further ado, shall we actually play some of the games?
Okay. So you go, Trevor. Trevor and Alyssa will now play some games.
Okay.
You will be able to see the screen we have.
There you go.
Projected behind us.
Okay, but then the screen in front of us kind of went.
Okay, so I need to look back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this Street Fighter?
The Street Fighter would be which one? I think you have to go down.
That's the one.
Oh yeah, this is.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so you guys can see
So
here.
you can see that it is really like
My
the previous iterations, lah, right?
Yep.
What do you call that? The visual
So,
of it and all that.
Oh my God.
okay. Let's start.
Okay, there's no sound just because it will interfere with the audio
Yeah.
in the studio. But don't worry, if you get it, there will be sound.
Yeah. Again, for those of you who are watching us right now, Alyssa and Trevor, our deputy tech editor, they are
Chun-Li.
trying out the Sega Genesis. This is almost like a reboot of
Sorry,
the
I was
old
looking at the
Sega,
screen.
right?
Yeah.
And now they're
Just
trying
carry on, we
out.
play.
They're playing. Okay, never mind, Alyssa, you just play. So
I'm
they're playing
Chun-Li,
Street
okay?
Fighter.
Okay, so the way to play
Okay.
this is you
let's
just frantically,
show. Yeah, let's show. There we go.
just frantically press
Okay,
every
so
button.
Alyssa is Chun-Li, the lady on the right, you're watching, and then Trevor is Ryu, the guy.
Yeah, and true to like old Sega, there's always a lag
Yeah.
between what you want to do
Yeah.
and what happens on screen.
Yeah. And really, if
Oh my
you're
gosh!
a noob player, then you just
You
press
just
any of the
any-
buttons, right? Oh, was
Oh,
such
that was
a
a
close
close
fight.
one.
It was.
And Chun-Li wins. Alyssa
And I
won.
have to say, as usual, I didn't know what I was doing. When it comes to Street Fighter, usually you don't know what you're doing, right? You just
My
kinda,
goodness.
I'm a lousy fighter.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah. So you can
Oh.
see.
How do you
you
do
can see
that?
that the
I don't
visuals
know.
are
I really don't know.
quite similar to the. In fact, it's the same
gosh,
as
oh
the
gosh.
old interface.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Wow. So we tried with the Ryu character for quite a bit, and it seems that the Ryu character on these users
Yeah.
maybe the Ryu character is not that great.
Yeah, maybe Trevor need to change view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Street Fighter. There are other games
Other
on it
game.
as
So if
well.
you want to change to another game, you just press reset on the console,
Yeah.
like the original,
Like the old, the
right?
original one.
Yeah,
And
play.
go back to the main menu here.
Okay, maybe is there any other games? You guys, maybe if you anyone watching, if you grew up with Sega, or maybe you didn't grow up with Sega, but you're familiar with like these 80s, 90s games. Any one that you want us to
Yeah.
try? Let us know like now.
Maybe we'll try with Sonic.
Let us know now. Sonic's a good one.
Yeah.
I think.
So Sonic?
Yeah, Sonic.
Okay.
I think you're better at Sonic than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Memories, man. I remember being very young.
Yeah, I
Playing
was in primary
Sonic.
school and I remember playing it with my elder brother.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so again, for those of you who are watching us right now, we are reviewing the Sega Genesis, which is a reboot basically of the Sega game. Oh, this is a single play.
Yeah, let's get back.
Or is it still like ad?
Oh, maybe it's still the.
Yeah, because earlier when we were trialing this,
Oh, yeah,
it was actually just starting, but we thought we were already playing.
Exactly. Oh no, I think it's a single.
Hey, why? Did you choose a single one?
Okay, now my Trevor, you go. So as you can see, this is really like the old.
Just like
yeah,
the
just
As
like
you
the old
can
one.
see, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's pause.
Yeah, so there's a
there you
little
go, there you
lag
go.
again.
So Trevor, any initial thoughts, first thoughts, honest thoughts? Oh, died it. He died it.
Well, actually, I never played Sega Genesis before. To be
Right.
honest, because my family not that rich, so console is
Yeah,
out of
they were
our hands.
expensive.
Yeah, back then. So it's kind of like, but it's great gameplay.
How about the controls and all? Do you find it responsive? Because I don't, but what do you think?
Trevor needs to concentrate.
Yeah.
He can't multitask. But you can tell, right, that, you know, really it's for those of you who are into the whole nostalgia thing.
Yeah,
Right? With games.
definitely.
And I think a lot of times games are like that. Like for me at least, I play games because it brings back nostalgia for me.
It's
Nostalgic
sentimental.
memories.
And
It's
so,
sentimental,
so do you think $120 for this, it's value for money?
I mean, 40 games plus 42 games. And then, you know, the nostalgic effect. So technically,
It's
if
about $3.
100, yeah, each game is about $3.
About $2.
Thereabouts, right?
Yeah.
And
But the time spent on it is priceless.
yeah, and then it's you could play with another friend as well, you know, and then
Two people, yeah.
two people, yeah.
I think I have to try the Sonic 2 in order to.
Yeah,
have
so
to
there's
play,
another Sonic the Hedgehog
Yeah.
game actually.
So I think I would get it. Actually,
would get it.
with the for $120. Would you?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Just okay. The thing is that when I look at
And
it,
you have
it's-
played it before.
I have, yes, but I don't know. When I look at it, it's very small. It feels
See
cheap,
space?
very plasticky, right? If when you hold it, it's very plasticky. It's kind of
You're not going to hold it all the time.
yeah.
On a phone.
But I kind of like some heft to my gaming
Right.
consoles.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. You
Being
clearly-
judged for giving my honest
you
opinion. But anyway,
Okay. Okay. So this is the two.
I mean it's $120 and it's plastic.
Yeah, this is the.
Oh no, but this is the.
Okay, now Border not listening really because
No, this is the ad. This is the ad which we got sucked in just now.
right. So this is the double.
Yeah, so this
Okay,
is double
okay,
one,
try
right?
again.
So you have
Yeah.
Tails and Sonic.
Try again.
Yes, Sun Xiu Hao, I said died. I died. Okay, so Sun Xiu Hao
Okay,
also
there we
says
go.
Team Android for life. As long as I don't see something new, I'm happy with whatever I have. Yeah, I'm okay to use my phone until it dies. Until it dies, died. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I
clearly,
just
guys, both are having fun.
Yeah. But of course,
Let us know if you would buy the Sega Genesis Mini. Whether you've actually owned the original.
and really, you know, for our iPhone users as well, whether you are going to get the new iPhone Pro Max, as well as iPhone 11 Pro Max or the iPhone 11, really, because earlier on, Trevor did mention to us that the
You die
draw-
already. You see, you thought
It's
you
okay.
cannot.
The draw of the phone is really because of the camera and the night mode, and I would get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, seeing you guys play, it seems like a very straightforward, fun way to just pass time.
Yeah, I think the old games usually is more about gameplay, but these days a lot about
Yeah.
Strategy.
Strategy
you
and
have
all
to
that.
invest your whole
Yeah.
life in it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So there we have it. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Trevor,
Trevor.
For having
for
me.
coming onto the show to
Yeah,
really
continue.
share with us the three gadgets that are coming out this week. We have the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro Max as well, and then there is the Nintendo Switch Lite.
And then we have, of course, the one we're playing right now, the Sega Genesis Mini.
Exactly. So tell us if you would get it. Yeah? So once again, thank you so much, Trevor, for
Trevor.
coming on
Thank
to
you.
the show. Now, for our next segment, which is a relatively new segment, that is Positive Vibes. Now, there's a lot of negative news out there. We just want to have something positive out here on the interweb, inspiring or heartwarming, warm the cockles of our hearts.
And for this week's Positive Vibes, it's all about stellar sportsmanship. Ship. I said sheep. Sorry, just laughing at myself.
Okay,
It's all
okay.
about stellar sportsmanship. There, I said it. So at last week's Autumn Classic in Canada, this is a figure skating event. It was held last week, and Canadian skater Keegan Messing, he held up the Japanese flag for fellow skater Yuzuru Hanyu. So this was at the medal ceremony. Yuzuru Hanyu was the first. He won.
Yeah.
And when they were playing the national anthem, he didn't have the flag to face because it was behind them, right?
Right.
So Messing held up the flag, and then so that Yuzuru had a flag to embow to.
Bow to, okay.
Yeah, so initially when Messing held up the flag, they thought that he was messing around with it.
Oh,
But
clearly he wasn't.
he wasn't, he was being nice.
Yeah.
Because you could hear the audience was like, What's he doing? And then they realized, oh, so sweet. And Messi has a reputation for being a very nice skater anyway. So this is just one of the nice, just him being nice.
That's nice. Oh, there you have it. That is our positive vibes for the week. Now moving on to our last segment, ending things off on a light note, that is Facebook Face Off. All right.
So yeah, now that you're back,
Yes.
are you ready for another week of Facebook Face Off?
I don't know, really, because it's getting tougher and tougher.
It is.
Yeah, finding all
Definitely.
this. So whatever it is, for our Facebook Face Off, for those of you who don't know, Ellie and I, we trawl through our Straight Science Facebook comments to really pick out and save out the dumbest comments that netizens put on our Facebook, right? Because, you guys are funny.
Yeah.
And we pit against each other. So if you think that the comments that Alyssa picked are funnier, you type in A.
If you think Hairianto is funnier, type in H.
All right, Ellie, you go first.
So I'll
Round
go
one.
first. Okay, so this Canadian student, he was diagnosed with illness.
Okay.
It's related to vaping. But thank goodness he has since recovered, okay?
Yeah.
So I can make a joke about it because he's
Okay.
not in a live chatting situation anymore. Disclaimer, okay? Doris Tan says, well, the haze is better. Just inhale and exhale.
I really don't get it.
Why vape when you can just breathe in and out outside now with the haze
Okay.
situation?
Okay, my comment. So basically, this is about every second Sunday of the month, the public get an opportunity to abseil down a HDB block in West Coast for free. So our colleague Michelle Ng tries her hand at the activity. Then Tan Li Xuan says, wanna be the second Michelle Ng to do this? And then tag Michelle Ng, which is a friend. And then Michelle Ng replies back and says, I don't like being second though. Yeah? So if you think that Ellie's comment is funny, you type in A.
If you think Hairianto's comment is funnier, type in H.
Okay.
That was a good one. I mean, clearly this Michelle is very competitive.
Exactly. And it's a different Michelle, by the way. It's not our Michelle.
I can relate. Okay, round two.
Round two. So this is a train bound for Tampines MRT station makes its way past canopies of Tababuia rosea, also known as trumpet trees. So as you can see, it's the blooming of these trumpet trees now, right?
Very nice.
So it's it's just a feel-good kind of account. It's not really a story and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And then I cannot pronounce this name because I think it's in Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. But this user says, waiting for someone to comment, how is this news? Right, we always get that.
We do.
Yeah, people are like, how is this news? How is this news? Hey,
Is that funny though?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Ellie, you go.
Okay, the one I chose is this man, he was escorted off a Scoot plane because he refused to follow instructions. So basically what happened, this flight already landed in Singapore.
Okay.
But no one was allowed to get off because this man changed his seat to the emergency exit area. And because of protocol and that, they're not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And he refused to move.
Okay.
So in the end, he was escorted off the plane.
Okay.
And then Adil Izamuddin says, well, his plan to get off the plane first kind of worked. Because you know, but you're doing this on purpose.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh, because I mean, the plane already.
Oh, so he wants. Okay. I get it. Okay. So if you think Alyssa's comment is funny, type in A.
You think Hairianto's comment is funny, type in H.
Okay, third round. You go, Alyssa.
Okay,
our last round.
Okay, I'm not very confident now. Okay. So Sylvester Stallone of Rambo, he says that he likes the Rambo movies to be short and sweet because he didn't like the first one. He said the first one called First Blood, that was 3 hours long. Russell Chin comments, so by the time it's Rambo 6, it'll be Bo Blood.
Oh, because no blood. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Now, mine is about Tay Ping Hui basically said he patiently waited for an hour before sternly telling a woman to keep quiet during a movie screening. Right? So, just because you're an actor, you think you can be arrogant. The woman scolds actor Tay Ping Hui. And then Viv Loh, burn. On a positive slant, he is still recognized in public.
Ooh,
burn.
Ooh,
Right?
really.
But really, I mean, Ellie, I remember for you waited 3 hours, right?
Yeah, Tay Ping Hui, come on. You wait 1 hour. I waited 3 hours, okay? That time when I was watching Avengers Endgame, these boys in the cinema so noisy, so irritating, but I waited to the end. Honestly, although if I waited to the end, I could have just waited.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I couldn't take
You
it
can
anymore.
actually read her OOTD column.
Yeah,
her
I
whole
wrote
experience.
an article on this and then I felt very bad about it. But then in this case, he was being praised by netizens. They were like, oh wow, you waited 1 hour. If I were you, I wouldn't have taken like 10 minutes or don't know what.
Yeah, but more importantly, he's still.
But you
recognized lah.
know why he was praised?
Why?
Because he's a star. I'm not.
Exactly.
I'm just who
but
am I?
you are hanging out with ST.
Yeah, but who am I?
You're the face of ST.
Okay.
So if you think that Alyssa's comment is funny, type in A.
You think Hairianto's are funnier? Type in H.
Okay, we'll let you guys decide. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any?
I think you are winning.
Mm.
You are winning. You're getting lots of H's. We get lots
Yeah.
of H's.
Not too sure about YouTube as well. So for today's topic again, we talked about the elephant in the room, which is Haze, of course, and really, just keep yourself updated with the reading. Go on to our website, that is straitstimes.com. We have the PSI reading there, or the NEA app, right? And then we actually met a Hollywood star today.
Jacob Batalon.
Yeah, or better known as Ned Leeds in Spider-Man Far From Home. He is basically the best friend to Peter Parker.
The really funny guy.
Yeah, and Spider-Man Far From Home is coming to Singtel Video On Demand, VOD. And then we had Deputy Tech Editor Trevor Tan, who came in to review 3 gadgets today that's coming out this week. The first one being the iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Then we had a very quick conversation about whether we should get the Nintendo Switch Lite.
And then we have the Sega Genesis as well, of which we actually we're playing a bit as well.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually on YouTube, Michael Sean has been commenting A. Thank you, Michael Sean.
Wow. Okay, so on a count of countdown, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is the winner?
There you go.
All right. Woo, woo, woo.
Congratulations.
It's nice to be back and nice to be.
Nice to be back.
That's right. Now we hope you guys have enjoyed this week's Hangout with ST. For more news and videos, do log on to straitstimes.com.
We're also on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, of course.
Yeah, and this is our very own Instagram and our own email. You can just get in touch with us, slide in a DM, talk to us, send us anything at all that you want to send us. So yeah, that is all we have for you for this weekend.
Yeah.
For this weekend, for this week.
For this week.
Yeah, and for those of you who won our tickets to the F1 Pit Experience.
It's tonight. Actually, it already started at 8.
Yeah. So let us know how that goes. For those of you who are going for F1 this weekend, enjoy yourself.
Have fun in the haze. I heard Chris Hemsworth is walking around.
Yeah, but more importantly, stay safe, stay hydrated. All right, once again, she is Alyssa.
And he is Hairianto.
Goodbye and see you next week.